So I just got done watching Picard season 3, episode 6, and I gotta say, I am totally geeking out about it right now. Spoilers ahead. If you haven't seen it yet, I would not continue to watch this video. Come back and watch this video after you have finished watching it. I feel a bit under the weather today, so I'm a bit off of sorts. Pretty high on cold medicine right now. But let's get into the episode. Pure nostalgia bait, pure fan bait, but I do not mind one bit. We finally get to see Geordi LaForge. Geordi is now a Commodore. He's the curator of the Fleet Museum, which we'll talk about in a minute. He has his other daughter, which we didn't know existed yet, is an ensign, but she's an engineer. And then you have Cindy, who is the helmsman of the Titan, who's also an ensign. They kind of clash. Geordi and Cindy kind of clash on the whole Starfleet thing, simply because Geordi's an engineer and she's not. We also get to see Brent Spiner back as a Soong type android. We have references to lore. We have references to B4. We actually get to see B4. It seems that whoever this Soong guy, I'm not sure who that Soong guy is. Maybe it's somebody that I missed. I think maybe they talked about him in the first season, and the first season I just watched one time and forgot. But this Soong guy has been trying to integrate B4 lore and Data's personality into one android. But the personalities are not clashing. And so the android itself is the AI, the security AI for Daystrom Institute that we've all been hearing about. And also we get to see Professor Moriarty. But he's not the actual Professor Moriarty that was trapped in that data cube and allowed to explore the universe inside this memory cube. He's actually a manifestation of Data and part of the security program for Daystrom. But the biggest geek moment for me had to be when they arrive at the Fleet Museum. Now, the Fleet Museum looks like Earth Space Dock, and I'm guessing it's the original Earth Space Dock, not the newer one with the extra hubs that are around it. This is the original Earth Space Dock, and you see some ships docked around it. And some, supposition happens. They start talking, but Seven and Jack are sitting on the bridge, and she starts zooming in on some of the ships that are docked around the space dock. First one she zooms in on, the Defiant. It's the Defiant. I mean, it's there. It's right there. Second one, the second one was a Constitution class pre-refit, okay, which the USS New Jersey. But the third one, it got me, man. It got me right here. NCC 1701A. Man, there she was, parked there at the Fleet Museum, activated with all her lights on in all her glory. Just right there. My favorite Star Trek ship by far. The refit Constitution class NCC 1701A. Just beautiful. Just looking beautiful. We also get to see the HMS Bounty, which was the bird of prey from Star Trek 4, and they actually reference the whale episode, the whale incident. So even in the 25th century, I guess we're up to now, 24th century, they're still talking about that whale incident. And also, when Worf and Riker and what's her name? Uh, the black woman. I can't remember her name right now. Raffi go aboard Daystrom Institute. We see the Genesis device, which it must be a copy because the original Genesis device obviously exploded aboard the USS Reliant. And then we also get, as they're walking past this chamber, you see a human skeleton, and you can tell that there's something in there. And right before they flash away from it or they pan away from it, you see it says James T. Kirk. So they basically have Kirk's body preserved in the Daystrom Institute. And then we get to see a Tribble, but it's like a Tribble that's been weaponized, I guess. So it's a bit strange, but yes, this episode was even better, I think, than last episode. We finally get to see some other Starfleet ships. We didn't get to see very close. We didn't get to see them close up, but we got to see some other Starfleet ships that are hunting. We also find out that all of Starfleet ships right now are tied together, and they can easily track one another. So that's how they're tracking the Titan. When the Titan gets close to other Starfleet ships, it starts to communicate with the computers aboard their ships, and that's how they're so easily tracked. We see Commander or Captain, what's her name? Vatic. I told you I'm sick and my brain is addled with cough medicine right now, but we get to see her a little bit more. We get to hear kind of some more supposition and find out that she is, well, she is. She's actually a changeling. She's one of the changeling rebels. So yes, a very good episode. Picard season 3, episode 6. Only 4 more episodes to go. I can't imagine what we're going to be treated to. I don't even care if it's more fan service, because this fan service is just seems perfect. Oh, we also got an explanation for what's going on with Jack. It's not, everybody was like, oh, it's he's got Borg implants in him, or, oh, he's a changeling. He's a sleeper agent for the changelings. No, he has that same disease that Picard had that ended up killing him. So that's what's been causing him to have these waking dreams and all these hallucinations. It's not some crazy Borg implant that's in his brain or nanoprobes. So maybe, I don't know how he learned how to do Bruce Lee style kung fu on changelings because of this disease, but I don't know, maybe that goes along with it. So I have to wait now again till next Thursday. It sucks because I wish I could binge watch this entire season. I've already gone back and watched the first 5 episodes over again just to see if there was anything that I missed, and I did notice a few things. So if you are still on the fence and you haven't tried Picard season 3, I'm telling you, if you are a Star Trek fan, you owe it to yourself to try the first 2 episodes. I promise you, after the first 2 episodes, you will be hooked. You will want to keep on watching. It only gets better. I don't think there's been a boring lully, there's not been a boring episode. Every episode has had something happen, and every episode has been exciting, and it'll keep you on the edge of your seat. And they say that they didn't have much money to produce this show, but damn, man, the special effects they're right on. The music is right on. It's almost like James Horner all over again. And I don't see any flaws in the special effects. Certainly blowing Marvel out of the water. blowing Disney Plus and She-Hulk and all this other crap that they've been putting out. The special effects for Picard are spot on. So that's my recommendation. If you really want some good Star Trek that we haven't gotten in a long time, Picard season 3 is where it's at. I can't wait till next Thursday. And thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. I am now going to go lay down in my bed for a while and let the cough medicine addle my brain a little bit more. Leave your thoughts down in the comments, and I'll talk to you next time.